the knee.
Here we go.
Here's Manning, and it's off from three-point range. Wagner with it. George picks him up. Nice move. That's a blocking foul, and he'll shoot free throws. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Peterson, off target from three-point range. Nice shot by Smith.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Here's Peterson. O'Neal with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Manning. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
In one word, Manning's versatile. I mean, he can knock down perimeter shots like that or operate like an expert on that low block. Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And it's good for two.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished scorer.
O'Neal wide open. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
And here's George for three. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 5.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force.
Peterson misses.
And you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to the right wing. Good on the three-point shot.
A skilled big. Lindenborg has the ability to step out and stretch the floor. What a valuable skill.
Peterson misses.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Oh, man! Wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Whoa, he pulled that in a game? Come on.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. They lead by 7.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Stolen. George, that's a two-pointer. It's good on the putback.
You got to love the extra effort from Adebayo to keep the possession alive, grabbing the board and turning it into points of his own.
From beyond the arc and then some. He has 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
These guys are elite from the mid-range.
Peterson, that's good.
Well, you won't see too many forced shots or bad decisions from Peterson. He stays in control. Really impressive for his age.
Here's Lindenborg. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Some solid passing there. There's a great atmosphere on a team when you're creating opportunities for your teammates.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Detroit leads by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Well, calling a player a combo guard can sometimes signify that they're kind of stuck between positions in the game. He possesses the size and skill level to do just about anything you need from the backcourt.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Pass to Sigma. Here's Klingon. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Okay, showing some touch there. Good to see Klingon wanting to expand his offensive repertoire.
Peterson, that's good.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Harden accelerates. Pass to Sigma. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Peterson, that's good.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Peterson. No good. That would have tied it.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the three ball is good.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
On the wing, Harden.
I see him. Hey!
6 to shoot.
Don't forget the clock, clock.
The tray. It's rebounded by Manning. The three from George. The rebound by Harden. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Sigma. And Klingon has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Klingon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Outside for Roy. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Paul George with the steal. Crafty move. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And this is how aggressive Noah can be. When he senses an opportunity to finish it, he goes for it.
Banchero, that's good.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Detroit. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Harden will bring it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, this is really important to Cunningham's development. He needs to keep rising, firing, and hitting these pull-up jumpers.
Here's Lindenborg.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponents. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from three and capitalized.
From the high post, Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, long-armed and broad-shouldered, Yaxel Lindenborg has a first-team All-NBA name, and his skill level stands out as well. At 6'9", able to pass, handle, and shoot, he is multi-tool. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
That's all you.
Williamson from long range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Lindenborg. Smith outside. Over Cunningham. They get it back. Williamson with the block.
Yeah, Williamson is good at owning that airspace around the rim on either end of the floor.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the that Cade Cunningham
I think a couple of things that number one is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
first free throw is good.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And it's Green missing. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about that powerhouse move by KG, charging inside and finishing with authority.
Over in the corner, Williamson. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Lindenborg. Wagner on the wing. Williamson right side. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. Williamson's got 6.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Kevin Garnett.
And Garnett with a slam.
Yeah, Wagner has the ability to spot these openings and moves the ball whenever he can.
Banchero outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. He's got 10.
Confident shot, knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
Away team.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. 3 seconds left. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Detroit visiting team, 58.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Lindenborg. Takes a three. Draymond Green pulls it in. And Banchero, here we go. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
For three, Roy sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Wasted no time on that one.
Timeout.
And
Timeout.
Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions
timeout.
here. And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Detroit has possession. Smith for three. Sinks the triple. And Detroit leads by 3.
And Smith loves pulling up from three. Never scared to fire when he's out beyond.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflection because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
No question. He has the combination of size and skill to get his shot in these high leverage moments.
Here's Adebayo. O'Neal with the steal.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And the main role of Smith, knock down those threes, force opponents to expand their defense.
And down goes the 3.
Well, this is what he does, a proven scorer in the clutch.
Smith. And that one is good.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
Right here.
George fires. The 3 doesn't go.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Wagner missed on the 3. He drills the 3.
No fear. Peterson wants to take and make the big shot.
3, good.
Look, that's a big play in this game right now. He stepped up.
We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Jumper is off.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from 3 and capitalized.
Set up.
Puts up the 3, and there's...
Get off my court! Get the fuck off my court! Get the fuck off my court! Get the fuck off my court, nigga!
In every way possible. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Wagner. And he does not hit.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Knocks down the three.
Well, for the top prospects like Peterson, you expect them to have these kinds of nights. That comes with the territory.
Detroit with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2, J.R. Smith.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Away team foul.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Team foul.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, this league expects versatility from front court, and Franz Wagner has really risen to that challenge. You see him getting sharper across the board.
Smith! And good! From way outside, it's in! O'Neal fires! Count it! And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this week.
The visiting team.